How's it going, guys? It's Jack Bing here, and a bit of a different setup today. Kind of facing the other way to usual, and I guess it's because I kind of wanted to talk about my setup today. And now, before we get into it, before I show you a couple of things, what I want to be super evident and clear throughout this video is that all the things that I'm going to show you and all the things you'll see online that are available, you actually don't really need any of them. I watch a channel that's called Goon Squad. Shout out to you guys. I only just found them recently. They do modifications to cars and just amazing stuff. They have over 2 million subscribers at this point. And I found out the other day, because I saw a reflection actually, that they film everything and everything they've ever filmed on an iPhone. And seriously, the videos they do, the production quality is great, they look great, they sound great, and having an iPhone or a decent quality newish phone these days is seriously more than enough. My wife and I did a series when we were building our cafe recently, which you'll be able to find on the channel somewhere, and we filmed all that on the iPhone as well. And yeah, so I don't want to kind of get you guys to not watch this video because it's still important. But the things that I'm going to show you on this video are things that I've built over doing video stuff for years and years, and they are far from the best, where you can spend thousands and tens of thousands of dollars on things like mics and lighting and stuff, but they're also not the worst. So doing a setup like this on a budget, I feel like I just want to show you the kind of stuff that I've got and hopefully you find it interesting. Let's do it. All right, so we're gonna focus on the 3 main things that you need to make kind of any kind of production, which is audio, video, and lighting. So straight into it with the audio. As far as microphones go, it's so important to have a clear, quality microphone, because people have got their headphones in and they're listening to you, and you'd be surprised how much you don't think about it, but subconsciously having a good microphone makes a big difference. So I'm recommending the Blue Yeti microphone. Now, if you've seen this before many times, it's not because it's just like, I don't know, sponsoring a lot of people. It's because it's actually really good. And for $180, this thing, the quality is actually so good. And you can spend $1,000 on a microphone that will sound fractionally better than this microphone. Plus on this, you've got hardware controls on it, and I don't want to get into the nitty-gritty with that too much because it's not that important, but everything you need is right here. It's a USB microphone, which is also essential. Blue Microphones does make a couple of different types if you want to check out the other ones for cheaper, but this is definitely the one that I would recommend, and there's a reason why so many people use it, I guess. So here's a little audio quality check for you guys. So this is the audio coming straight from my camera microphone, and this is the audio that you'll hear coming through the Blue microphone. It honestly is one of the most subtle but important things that you can invest your money into. All right, so next up is lighting, and man, lighting you can spend thousands and thousands of dollars on easily just to get a basic kit, or you can get these guys. These are off eBay. They were $85 for me here in Australia again. And these soft boxes are great. If you put them behind your camera and light yourself up, they are gonna make you look excellent, and they can light up kind of any scene. I'll show you a couple of features, what makes these so good, so you can make sure you get yourself the right ones. So firstly, the softbox diffuser, that's what's gonna kind of like smooth out your face and things like that, I guess, if you're shooting people, but also just kind of diffuse and spread out that light so it's not too harsh. And then also, if I flip this around, you've got your brightness control here on the back, so you can really easily adjust the brightness of your light itself. And you've got 2 different modes here, as well as off. You've got warm light or your cooler light. So these are an LED. I'll take this off for you. This is it. I hope this doesn't blow the shot out because I just looked at it and hurt my eyes, but this is an LED panel in here, not the bulbs. You can get these bulb ones, but they're really easy to break. You don't have that kind of adjustment, and yeah, I definitely recommend that you grab these. I'll put the link for these ones down below, and I guess everything I'll show you. Just a quick note about lighting. The lighting that I used for that shot is this one over here, which is the sun. And I'm lucky enough that today is a nice bright sunny day, and I've got this blind on here which kind of acts the same as the diffusers on these lights, and I'm holding this tripod, by the way, so hopefully this looks okay, but that blind is actually doing the same job, just diffusing all that light all over the room, and hopefully that shot looked good using a free light, which is the sun, which you don't always have, but most of the time you do. All right, and lastly, we've done audio, lighting, and now visual. So this here, again, is something that I guess just a lot of streamers and a lot of recorders and things like that use, is the Logitech C920. webcam. I used this for a very long time, I gotta say, while doing videos, a very long time. Any of my older kind of videos have been recorded on just this. And like I was saying, your phone is another option, but webcams in good lighting look good. They really can work really well. They're easy to use. They're a USB straight into the computer. And the next thing I'm gonna show you guys is recording software. But this thing is the perfect companion. Just don't use the mic that's built into these. That's not gonna do you any favors. But for $140, this camera is gonna get you as far as you need to get until you kind of look into whatever other cameras you wanna use. So you've got your phone that I already told you about as a second option, or with good lighting, the Logitech C920, check it out. Last thing I'm gonna show you guys, and we're not gonna dwell on it for too long, but if you're interested in doing streaming or recording with screen recording and a webcam, any of that kind of stuff, I use it for my Photoshop tutorials. Look up a program online called OBS. OBS. Look that up, it's free, it's what everybody uses, and it's awesome. It's actually so good. So that's it guys, that is the budget setup, and I say budget setup, but basically it's the setup that I use myself. So get yourself some lights, microphone, and decent camera, and you're ready to go. And like I said at the start, you just use whatever you can afford. Your computer doesn't matter that much, desk, chair, whatever. Just whatever your budget is, make the most out of that, and when your budget expands, be excited to buy some new stuff. But you just don't need that incredible, you know, tens of thousands of dollars worth of stuff that sometimes you'll be led to believe. So hopefully you guys got something out of that. If you did, like it for me, that helps out the video, and you know, hopefully this video goes out to a fair few people. Subscribe if you like this and these kind of things. I do videos on all sorts of stuff. But yeah guys, hopefully you got something good out of that, and I guess I'll just see you in the next one.